Maybe, but that's a good picture. It's all about the angle, folks. Like, that's what it is. When you're taking
want it to
pictures,
look big, it's all about the angle.
Yeah.
We're talking about deer hunting.
Or just pictures of animals in general. Like,
yes,
it's all in angles and everything. Now, there are some deer that just, it doesn't matter what angle you shoot them at, they're going to look small. Case in point, my deer that I shot this year. Like, yeah, you can't put lipstick on that pig and make it look good. Like, it ain't
no, that's
happen.
when you get artsy, when it's just like a cartridge next to a hoof.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm not all about trophies and racks and stuff.
That deer fooled me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the deer fooled me. Yeah, I just texted my buddy. He asked me. He was like, "Are the deer moving?" And I was like, "No." At 1:50 in the afternoon, and I'm kid you not. Right as I said that, I was like, "I better look." And then there he goes, 60 yards, and I'm like,
60 yards.
Oh yeah, he came to me, dude. I was well hidden on an open hill.
Yeah, dude, special KJ camo.
Yeah, hey, it's like all hunting solids. Like, that's all I hunt in. I'm laying on top of a hill.
I like how they've given it like a name, like Hunting Solids.
Okay,
it's a green shirt.
No, it was all brown that day because it had
brown
rained.
Shirt.
It had rained, so I have to.
It's a hunting solid.
It's in fly fishing, you would call it matching the hatch.
Yeah,
that's what you're doing.
Yeah. So we have some stuff to talk about, man. Wow,
we've got a lot to talk about. But first, I think we need to talk about our great sponsors.
Yes, we do. We have sponsors for this.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, somebody sponsors this. Gun Talk Live is brought to you by Colt. Have you seen the new King Cobra 22? What? And Keltec. Timney Triggers, they have a new trigger for the HK MP5, or I guess SP5, semi-auto one, right? Factory set at a 2-pound first stage, a 2-pound second stage. The housing is all T6 aluminum, and you just drop it in. Compatible with HK 91, 93, and 94 type firearms, and their clones.
Yeah.
That would go for the Century?
Century Arms.
AP5. Lifetime guarantee. Springfield Armory, the Garrison, now in 9mm. More than a century of service behind it. Forged frame and slide, 9mm in classic hot salt. That sounds cool. Hot salt blue carbon steel. I like that. Give me some hot salt. Thin line grips, 3-dot sights, extended thumb safety, extended beaver tail, skeletonized hammer. Man,
that's got a lot, but it's
all tricked out.
In the end, it's light.
The Ruger SFAR.
Not SFAR.
Not SFAR. We were like, SFAR? And then the Ruger guy was like, yeah, it's...
We just say SFAR.
It's not called that.
Well, then put dots in between the letters.
We were just guessing. It's 308 and it's light. 16-inch gun, like AR-10, 6.8 pounds. That's nice. 20-inch gun, 7.3 pounds. And has all the other features you'd like. And it's a tack driver.
Oh my gosh, is it?
Yeah, it's accurate.
We were reviewing the video that we have coming out, and it's kind of featured in it, and I'm just stacking them.
Oh yeah, it's like
stacking the shots. It was great.
6 hour, the Zulu 6, 16 by 42 binos. Ultimate stability.
These are cool.
Look, I'm going to tell you what this copy says. Ultimate stability even while driving.
No, I put that in. They did not put that in. I don't recommend glassing while driving.
Don't use binos while you're driving. This is next level.
Unless you're a passenger. Unless you're a passenger. And then
I'm telling you, riding with KJ during hunting season is dangerous.
But no. But that's me driving. I'm not using the binoculars. Jeez. But if you're a passenger,
he's like,
you can. I kid you not. Like, so the folks
image stabilizing binoculars. Have you ever used these? They're cool.
Yeah. So the guys at SIG, they were telling me about them, and they were like, yeah, from about like 200 yards out, you could be riding and read a license plate on a car ahead of you.
Interesting.
That's kind of cool.
Oh my. And Colt, the Night Cobra, like that name. Matte black diamond like carbon coating over stainless steel frame. custom Colt G10 grips, double action only with a bobbed hammer.
It sounds
Wait a minute.
dangerous.
I need to go look at this gun.
Yeah,
the
it sounds
Night Cobra.
Sounds dangerous.
That sounds.
Night Cobra.
I want my guns to sound dangerous.
Yeah.
And we also have a giveaway going on right now. This is a lot of prize packages, and this is one of the better ones out there. Daniel Defense DD4 R3 rifle, an ATN Thor 4 thermal scope, and 3 Franklin Armory binary triggers. Enter now through November 30th at guntalk.com/win. So, it's Friday. We have some things to talk about here on the show. We wanted to talk about fighting animals. We're going to talk about that. And we're also going to talk about...
we're going to talk a lot about a new gun that's coming out from Trailblazer Firearms.
Do you have it with you?
I do. It's in my pocket.
All right, let's just check it.
But first, the cloak winner this week is, you know what? I switched it up. I went with Instagram. So we have a winner from Instagram. It's our first one. But yeah, it's a good one.
Is that as big as MySpace?
Almost. It's still going. But Bear Republic WW, congratulations, man. You are a winner. Just reach out to me, kj@guntalk.com, and claim your cloak. And then today, we have the NBA 4 stock from Luth AR in FDE. And I know we actually got a lot of comments already on YouTube about BuildBox and how great it is. This stock, I believe this stock was actually featured in the Modern Hunter. So there were a couple guys that chose this in their Modern Hunting package. So you get that, you get the buffer spring, and all that good stuff with it to start building your own Luke Capria. Luke said that he texted me yesterday and he goes, I want to be a participant on BuildBox. He goes, I need to learn how to build an AR. And
this is not the way to learn.
But here's the deal. I told him he'd be far more entertaining if he had no clue how to do it.
There was somebody the other day on one of the BuildBox shows that's on YouTube. He's like, guys, give me a break. 3 hours to build an AR. That's way too much time. And look, we honestly had like meetings about this. Are we going to change it up each time and how much time they get?
Yeah.
And we ended up kind of figuring out that 3 hours
was a sweet spot.
Because it is not plenty of time. Not when we're doing TV, not when you have to figure out what you're going to build and go through all the parts and all this stuff and make it work and sight it in.
Yeah.
Well, not sight it in. Mount scopes, make sure your gas is right, paint. I mean,
there's a lot that goes into it.
Every single show, and people be like, oh, you guys are producing this up. I'm telling you, when KJ's doing this with his hat in his hands,
that's legit.
That was real.
That was all real.
It was like stressful. We have a whole film crew. I'm like, we're not going to show.
Boyd gets it. He says, I've built 3. 3 hours seems a bit tight. And that's the whole point of it. You want to have that kind of drama, that's, if we gave them all day, you guys would kind of sit there and just watch and just go, okay, yeah, you had all day to build it. Like,
whatever.
How cool is it that you can do this in this country, completely legal, and you could do it in 3 hours? That's pretty cool.
It's possible. We got some good comments coming in on Facebook. Thank you, guys. Charles is here. Dixie is here. Radios and Guns. Sounds like he works here. Is here. Christopher, Pete. This one I like. Victor. Hot salt.
Hey, Billy's on there. Billy, I put your prize package in the mail yesterday, so be expecting that.
Victor said, but why would you need to read a license plate from 200 yards away while driving?
Not while driving, while riding. While riding. I don't advocate glassing and driving. I have done it before. But I'm on a country road driving like 10 miles an hour doing this.
So I don't know if they've heard this story before, but this is a good one. I don't know. You might have been with me when we did this. So our buddy Cy is a hog hunting fool, and he hunts all this different farmland at night. And so one of the things he would do is he had like a Ford Raptor.
Oh yeah.
And he'd open the sunroof, and he'd put the truck in drive, like an idle drive.
I remember that.
He'd stand on the center console, stand up through the sunroof with his thermal, and his foot is on the steering wheel driving while the truck just rolls through a field.
I don't do that.
I was like, this is amazing.
That's unreal.
Your truck. It's always nice when it's somebody else's truck when they're trying this stuff.
But that's just nuts. All right. So I think we need to talk about, since we're on the like hunting and pursuing animals bit.
Yeah.
There was a graph and a study done on people's confidence level in their ability to fight animals.
You guys might have seen this. It's going around the internets, on socials. They polled a group of Americans, and they polled a group of Brits. British people.
British folk.
And what percentage think that they could win a fight with said animal?
Yes.
And there's 10, 12 different animals.
Do you want to go top to bottom and read the animals?
Yes.
Okay. So, we'll go from bottom to top.
Surprise. Americans think they can kick everybody's ass.
Yeah. Throw the graphic up real quick, and we'll start going through it. We'll start at rat.
All right, rat.
Okay.
Could you
win a fight?
Beat a rat in a fight?
Like
67%
a New York rat?
But what we're saying here is 33% of British people do not think they could beat a rat in a fight.
How do you not beat a rat in a fight? That's what I want to know.
Look, I don't like rodents. Confession time. I don't like rodents. But I'm going to tell you, it's a dead rat. I'm not going to win the fight. I'm going to squash him. It's done.
Okay. All right. A house cat.
House cat. You're going to get scratched. That's going to happen.
You accept your fate.
It's like getting in a fight with a kid with a knife.
I would take my chances against a cat more than a kid with a knife.
Any fight with the claws, you're going to get scratched, but you're going to win. All right, this next one is really wild to me.
A goose.
What? 45% of Britons think that they could win a fight with a goose. So why are British people so scared of geese?
Well, it's because all you see from geese are them, like the only videos you really see are them attacking like a little kid and the kid's going, nah! Like that's all you see. Yeah. So you can take the graphic down because because I think we get it. But then there's a medium-sized dog. Medium-sized dog. Do you think you could win a fight against a medium-sized dog?
Yes.
Like a Malinois.
No.
Like that's a medium-sized a fur missile.
I was thinking like a Brittany.
Oh, come on.
Like a Cocker Spaniel.
No, those are small dogs.
Medium-sized dog.
Medium-sized dog.
A golden
Malinois.
doodle. Medium-sized.
Yes.
I'm gonna choke him out.
So that was
Malinois,
38% to 49% of Americans.
You're thinking like mean dog.
Oh yeah, like I think the worst of every one of these animals. I have to envision the absolute worst. Then you go down to an eagle. Are we talking a golden eagle? Like
Charlie Conter said, I kicked a nutria 10 yards.
How big was the
nutria punting?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Jeez. Was he a kicker in college?
Wow, that's awesome.
He says I'm going to win. I just
it's becoming the contest of who's kicked an animal further. Rick says Boot smoked a raccoon, once sent him about 15 yards.
I kicked a coyote.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. He didn't fly as far as that, but I kicked him.
Was he impressed?
No, he was not. Okay, chimpanzee. Now,
no, I don't know. That's
are we talking about the muscled up ones? Because again,
they say they're so strong.
Yeah, that's chimp strength.
And what do you mean by win a fight? I guess
no, you end it. Like this is cage match rules.
They either
one
have
man
to quit,
enters and one man exits. Like that's it. And I'm thinking, again, we're going the top, like these are the like Michael Jordans,
The meanest
of
the group.
or these are the Mike Tysons.
I don't know
of
about
their,
a chimpanzee. I mean, they're not big, but they're strong, man.
Yep. I
some
would have
nasty
to say I could not win that fight. Like I've been good up until that.
Yeah.
King Cobra, 7%. Okay, let's pop it back up there, Benjamin.
King Cobra.
King Cobra, because we're getting down to like
Fight
the
with a
details.
king cobra.
I lose. You guys
we're
know
all
how I
worried
feel about snakes.
Here's the deal. We're all worried about the poison from the king cobra, which obviously is a problem. But besides the poison, I think I could beat a king cobra. Right? I mean, you just step on him.
Oh,
You choke him out, you hold him down, or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, so Stephen Targus says cocaine bear. Cocaine bear.
All right,
no.
so are we going to jump down to bear? Because,
No.
All right.
We got to go down in order. Kangaroo, the jacked up ones, the big muscle ones.
I'm going to win.
I think I can win that one.
I think so.
If you can just get to the back, I think you win that
Yeah,
fight.
he's going to jiu-jitsu his ass.
Oh,
Sure.
why not? But the muscled up ones, the real jacked ones.
I don't like kangaroos. They're creepy, dude.
Those big ones are.
Yeah. Wolf.
That's an extra large.
No.
I'm going to say no. I couldn't do that.
If you couldn't beat a Malinois,
No.
you're not beating a wolf.
No.
I don't think so.
No. And we've got to think that they are.
Fight with a crocodile.
Crocodile.
Unlikely. Unlikely. Especially
No, wait.
if it's in the water.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is it a water fight or is it a land fight?
Water fight, you're done.
Yeah.
He gets a hold of you, he starts doing the roll thing, you're
Yeah.
screwed. Gorilla, you're dead.
Gorilla, no.
I love how, but like,
hold it.
There's still
people.
8%. They're like, yeah, I got a gorilla.
Oh, Luke Capria says one wolf he could take.
One wolf.
One wolf you could take. But see,
What's the strategy on?
that's the problem.
On the one wolf.
Wolf don't run single.
Yeah.
Wolves.
8% of people believe they would beat a lion in a fight.
I want to know who these people are. Are they
Highly
like the
unlikely.
mountain? Are they the mountain? Like, is that the people who are still saying yes? And there's such a big
lion.
gap. They're a lion.
How much does a lion weigh?
Too much to win.
It's like 300, 500 pounds, something like that.
No, you get no gun. You get nothing.
No, you don't. This is bare knuckle.
Bare knuckles. Bare knuckles.
This is prison rules.
So what's funny is
Elephant.
is that it's pretty. I'm pretty sure from gorilla, lion, elephant, and grizzly bear, it was all the same people saying, "Oh yeah, I got that.
I got this.
I got that."
But the one that people
Elephant.
are least confident in beating
But still, someone thinks there's a
is
chance.
a grizzly bear.
Is a grizzly bear.
So,
No.
do you guys know about KJ's plan? Do you want to tell him about your
yeah.
your life plan?
Yeah, my life. So I have a life plan.
He's going to end up fighting a grizzly bear.
Yeah. So, when I get to a certain age and like, I'm old and I'm run down and I can't, my body just doesn't operate how it should. I have specific instructions for a buddy of mine, Kevin Orthman, you know who you are, to take me out into the wilderness, into bear country, and usher me into the woods and let me be.
Anthony Hopkins style.
Yep. I'm going to go out like Brad Pitt.
Was it Brad Pitt or Anthony Hopkins?
Brad Pitt.
Oh, okay. I messed it up.
Oh, yeah,
Legends of Fall.
well, you were thinking Anthony Hopkins in The Edge.
Well, there's that too.
Because they fought the bear at the end.
Yeah.
But no, when I get so old,
what does
take
he
me out the
yell?
woods.
I'm going to kill the bear?
Yes, I'm going to kill the bear.
I'm going to kill the bear!
Say it again.
Seen a bear chuck a coonhound like a quarterback throw a Hail Mary.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Swamp Dog says, isn't that an African warrior ritual requirement to take down a lion, like the Native American war chief requirements?
Yeah, there's not a lot of those African warriors out there, actually.
Yeah, because they're fighting lions. But they get a spear, I'm sure.
I'm
They
sure.
get and a shield thing.
Yeah. These are great. Pete says, all those would make me their biatch.
I mean, have you seen grizzly bears fight each other?
Here we go with Rick with his boot kick. He's going to have to come on the show and teach a tutorial.
Yeah.
A boot kick to the snout of a wolf, he's done. I mean, he's going to sneeze.
I mean, you might upset his olfactory system, but I don't. don't like. And how does he not like? What I'd be scared of is like in what's the movie? Oh crap! Where the guy like throws a pool ball at the dog, and the dog just catches it and it breaks it in half. Like, how does a wolf not do that with your foot?
Look, if you're a
Catches
hunter, you have an appreciation for how tough wild animals can be, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna say I could confidently. I don't know. I mean, I can make it.
I'm good with killing a goose. Okay, barehanded. I've pretty much done that before.
Yeah, I might stop at the large dog. Like if you're talking about like a Cujo type dog,
yeah,
that's gonna be tough. I mean, I'm just saying. See, there you go.
Charlie, I tell my wife all the time, if I get Alzheimer's, take me back to Alaska and tell me a grizzly stole my salmon. Oh, geez.
That's awesome.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, hooty hoo. I'm going to tell you right now, I need a wolf on my wall, too. That's in my top 5 animals to harvest before I die. A wolf is in there. Almost, you know what? Grizzly bear's on the list. Wolf's on the list. An eagle isn't on the list. So those are 2 out of this list that are on my top 5.
You guys know what, well, because like the thing is with if you're hunting eagles, it's like, how do you prepare it?
How do you prepare it?
Well, I don't know, but
With a shovel?
But you know what they taste like, right?
Yeah.
California condor. That's what they taste like.
Nice. Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right. Luke Capri says, kick the grizzly in the junk. How are you going to get to it? I mean, unless he stands up. That's
what the 8% all the way down, they're like,
that's what I'm going to do.
The junk. You're going to kick an elephant in the junk?
Okay.
Tell me
how do you take down an elephant in a bare
What's the
hand,
strategy?
a hoof? Like try to climb up, choke it on your way down, its throat? I don't know.
It's like how do you even hurt? I mean, it's like a Suburban. I mean, it's like
me hitting this table.
It's huge. It's like a Sprinter van. Like, oh, I'm going to go kick it in the tire. Like, no, you're not. I'm going to pull his tail.
Oh, my gosh. Oh,
no.
Some people's confidence amazes me. Maybe they were confused.
They're thinking like, I'm going to dig a hole and then I'm going to cover it with branches. No.
This is like putting you in a cage with this animal.
Yeah, Joey said they probably think they're going to outsmart it.
How are you going to?
What are you going to do? Like, you're going to be like, look, I'm pulling my thumb off. Look at that.
Jeez.
And they're like,
all right, we got to move on. We have to move on.
Probably should. Yes.
All right. So, new gun announcement that we actually have. It's coming out. When is it going to be available? Did you get that message? Ron Dan, if you're watching, we need to know when this sucker is going to be available.
I put it on airplane mode because,
well, good for you.
We're recording things.
This is it right here.
Oh, he said it's live now. I just didn't see it on your website, Ron.
That's it.
So this is
Trailblazer Firearms 22.
Yeah, it's really hard to see.
LR.
Can you guys see that?
Maybe.
Okay, Trailblazer Firearms.
Where do I put this?
This is the LifeCard.
Here.
And you'll notice you got to take off the.
Wait, you want me to take off the suppressor?
Yeah. So they have Trailblazer has the LifeCard, which is a 22, and you're about to see kind of what it looks like. But now they have one that is a threaded barrel, and as our buddy Ron likes to say, it's the smallest suppressor host made in America.
Yeah, which is cool. I mean, this is as big as it is.
That's the whole thing. It's a 22 gun.
Yeah. So I'll put the thread adapter on here real quick. Show you that. And I have my wallet here too, which is kind of...
So, but show them how it works.
Which one's which?
We got some video, right?
Dude, which one's which? Look at that.
I know. Your wallet's bigger.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So let's show, the people want to see and hear and stuff like that. So we're going to...
Let's show how it opens up.
We do have that. But
show how it opens up, and then we're going to listen to it.
No, let's listen to it first. All right, high velocity. Whatever. Yeah, high velocity with suppressor. Tink. It just went off.
That was it.
That was it. All right. Now we have some Agula Colibri.
Super Colibri, which is, I don't know why they call it super, because
I don't know.
It's very quiet.
Yes.
Does Colibri mean quiet?
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so play that one. It doesn't even move.
That's really quiet.
It is quiet. I'm telling you.
It's a single shot.
These are cool.
It's a single action. You have to cock it.
Yep, you have to cock it back here. And let's go ahead and roll a video on how to kind of open it up and do all that cool stuff. Yeah, there we go. So the grip will actually lock back. You'll hear a snap and then open it up. It's a single shot.
Yeah. So yeah, two little, it opens it up and then you pull the back of it to cock it.
Pull the back of it to cock it and then it's ready to go. I didn't want one until we got one into the office.
I think that's like, because I find that myself, KJ, Sereno, tend to be fairly practical when it comes to gun stuff. And this is something that is more just about fun to me.
Yes. And I think I was thinking about like practical reasons for this and where I would utilize it. And I kind of had thought, back when I was running and stuff like that, every once in a while you get chased by a dog.
Speaking of fighting animals.
Yeah, you get chased by a dog, but you learn to get really fast when dogs chase you.
That's your sprinting part of the training.
And that's my workout.
Yeah.
The sprinting and jumping over fences is really what it gets at. But, this is a great, like, if you have just a second, if you're walking your dog or something like that, and another dog starts to attack you.
It's something.
It's something.
It's not going to be super fast.
Nope.
And it's going to be a single shot.
You still have to do this. You still have to load it, and it takes a little bit of time, and adrenaline and all that stuff gets kicking. But how cool is it? And another cool thing is it has a little hidden compartment for some rounds, and we do have video of that.
3 extra rounds of 22.
Oh, I bet you can fit 4 in there at least. I would think.
You get a running start.
Yeah. But a cool little handy deal from
Trailblazer.
Trailblazer
Firearms.
And it's so funny because our good buddy Ron Dan is over there, and I didn't give this much credence until I got one, and then I found myself walking out to the back and just going, just pop, just practice with it. And to have a little 22 suppressor on it.
I did shoot it unsuppressed yesterday.
Yes.
With both the Super Colibri, which was quiet, subsonic. I think it's only going like 500 feet per second.
Yeah.
And then I shot a high velocity, which definitely had a crack. I would say with the short barrel and all that stuff, I actually wouldn't shoot it a lot with a standard velocity round. I mean, without earmuffs is what I mean.
Yeah.
I wouldn't shoot it without hearing protection. But I didn't have hearing protection on because I wanted to hear it. I mean, it wasn't horrible. It didn't make my ears ring. But very neat. You can check them out. LifeCard, folding, single shot, 22 pistol.
Michael Helms says, I'm going to say this with as straight a face as I can muster tonight. Sweetie, I need a new walk the dog gun. That's super cool. It's super
this is how you get away with that, Michael. She probably loves the dog more than she loves you.
Ooh.
And this is about protecting the dog. That's how you play this.
That's not a bad approach.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is funny though that I handed this to my boys.
Oh, really?
And I told them, I want to know their knowledge and see how they think through stuff. And so I just handed them this, and I said, okay, here, use this gun. Want them to know how to use all kinds of guns. And my youngest sits there and looks at it, and like he's like doing this, like pulling on it and stuff like that, and he just can't get it. And the oldest sits there and he goes, okay, yeah. And he starts to do this, and he can't quite get the hand strength to do that. And I'm like, okay, you got that. I go, now what? And he goes, well, this has to index somehow. And he kind of had to work through the process, but he eventually kind of got there.
I think that was a thing they did with the iPhone initially. It was like one of the iPhone creators gave it to his kid
Like,
to
here,
say,
work
can
this.
you work this phone? Because it had so fewer buttons and all that stuff. For some reason, everyone's talking, a few people are mentioning assassin guns. It's always funny to me when people talk about like silencers or like little small guns, like, ooh, assassin's guns.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know a single assassin, not one.
Well,
I
hold a second.
don't think that there's really a market for
He would be
assassin's
a
guns.
really crappy assassin if you knew him. Right? I mean, come on.
If you want to make sure somebody's dead, I'm feeling like you're going bigger than a single shot 22. Like full auto M4, you know?
Man, you want him real
like
dead.
Dead. Because the worst thing that can happen as an assassin, I'm just saying, I don't know anyone, but I'm just saying, would be to think that you finished the job and then you didn't.
That would
then
be
you invoice them, they pay the invoice, and then they're like,
what, do you
hey,
invoice it for?
Turns out he's in intensive care. You got to return the money.
Is that how you invoice them?
Huh?
For a house painting?
Yeah, I paint houses.
Paint houses?
Venmo me. Ryan's house painting.
That's what I should start doing.
Unless it's over $600 and you have to report it to the government. So.
To everyone I pay for on like Venmo or something, I would have like everyone like 20 cents house painting.
Rick says the mob used 22 a lot. That is true. But I don't know. It's a neat little gun. And they also, if you go over to check out Trailblazer Firearms, they also have something called the Pivot, which we won't get into here. We actually covered it, I think.
We did cover it.
A while back. We did a little video on it. But that's kind of an interesting one as well.
That's cool.
They're just doing interesting stuff.
They're doing stuff that you normally I think you would sit there and go, no. But I'm telling you, you get one of these, you shoot it, and you're going to go, that's pretty freaking cool.
Yes.
Like, I can actually shoot out my back door in a neighborhood with this. Not saying that I would. I'm not an assassin.
Okay. I'm not an assassin. You can't prove I'm an assassin.
Now, the deer community would differ. They would beg to differ. In that sense, yes.
So if you have commented, you were entered to win.
Yeah, the
believe
NBA.
They are MBA4 modular buttstock.
Yep. So
buttstock.
That's what we got. That's all we got.
Go
man.
over to guntalk.com/win, and you might be winning a Daniel Defense gun, an ATN thermal scope, and Franklin Armory binary triggers. That's a nice little package.
Next week, we've got some special guests coming in, and we're doing a class next week. Ooh. So I'm thinking another Friday live will be needed.
That's a good idea. Yes, Springfield Armory Hellcat experience is happening next week, guys. And stay tuned, rangereadystudios.com. We are going to be dropping our calendar of classes for the first half of 2023 pretty soon.
Yep.
So if you're not signed up there for emails, sign up for emails so you'll find out. New Year's resolution, do some training.
Yeah.
Take a class.
Well, what we should start doing is doing FPD a couple of days before the class. And this was Luke Capria's idea. And then they could do the whole week and do FPD and then take a class with Chris Serino. A pretty good idea.
It's a pretty good idea.
So yeah. Luke's a thinker.
All right, guys, that's it for us. We will see you next time on Gun Talk Live.
Thanks for watching Gun Talk Live. For more great gun content, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can always watch the Gun Talk channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon. And of course, you can always find us at guntalk.com. Thanks for watching.